Thank you for joining on this monumental occasion. We have the first ever State of Lorcana address to all Illumineers across the world. These remarks are pre-recorded and delivered directly from Mr. Lotta Lorcana himself. We will now cut, not live, but pre-recorded. Mr. Lotta Lorcana, take it away. Doc, Atira, Sahana, my fellow Illumineers, I stand before you, though I'm actually sitting, to give you the state of Disney Lorcana. While this speech is not endorsed, sponsored, or potentially even approved by Disney Lorcana or Ravensburger, I feel qualified to deliver this message to you. Why do I feel qualified, you ask? Well, I'm wearing a tie, and that means I'm professional. And as a professional, I have to give professional, pre-scripted out remarks. Okay, let's get into this. This year, we saw many ups and downs with Lorcana, so much so that I've heard that Disney is going to name their next roller coaster the First Chapter. We had our controversies, including the first ever card bans in Lorcana. Haram and Fortisphere were both banned from core constructed play, which led every Illumineer to ask the question, how do they misspell popsicle so badly? We also saw a tournament ruling so controversial that I went and checked to verify that DraftKings did not actually accept bets on the outcome of that tournament. But Lorcana also made it another year. And remember, every year that Lorcana survives means we get exactly one video from Rudy telling us why Ravensburger is going to destroy Lorcana. In positive news, there was a huge turnout and big popularity among the DLC tournaments for Disney Lorcana. It's my understanding that participation tickets to be able to play in the tournament were sold out within seconds of the site launching. Though at some point, I do plan on sending Ravensburger a map of all of North America because it seems that their map only includes the East Coast of the United States. Lastly, there was a huge boom in the grading card community. In fact, so much so that I've decided to get in on the growth myself. I'm officially launching my own grading card company. It'll be the Lotta Grading Services, or LGS for short. I'm certain that this will not cause any confusion in the local community. Sorry, hang on. I have just found out that PSA has decided to buy out LGS, and we will now be under the collector ownership. I do have a statement, apparently, from collectors on this. Okay. Yep, first official act that I have here, so this is exciting. I'm pleased to share that the iconic Beckett, LGS, is joining the collectors family and will continue to operate as its own independent brand. It will continue to utilize its own operations, customer service, grading standards, marketplace, magazines, and price guides. Wink, but no. I'm sorry, I've been told that I can't say wink out loud. Yeah. Moving on. PSA is also apparently officially apologizing for their most recent oopsie. They have learned from their mistake, which is good, and promised to make the following change. They will guarantee that they're going to change the certain number before actually changing the grade of the card, whenever they're buying it from someone. So yeah, the mistake has been corrected, and I'm sure this is the last we'll hear of any issues regarding the buyback program. Okay, all right. I had a bit of fun. I had to poke fun at some of the things that happened this year, but let's get into the actual state of Lorcana, at least how I see it. Hopefully you enjoyed that. If not, I think at most I'd be doing something like that once a year. If you did enjoy it, let me know. I'm not a comedian, but got to have some fun. Okay. So I did write down my thoughts about this because I actually have quite a bit of thoughts about the state of Lorcana, Ravensburger, and where we are with everything. Overall, I think Lorcana has made very good decisions regarding their set rotations, tournaments, releasing a product, reprints, with the intent of making the game accessible and playable to everyone. Do I agree with every decision that they made? No. From a collector standpoint, there are certain decisions that were made in there that I would not agree with. But with that said, I understand why they're making certain decisions, and I can respect that, even if I don't agree with everything. So, my thoughts about that is yes, as a community, we should continue to let them know when they're making decisions that we do not agree with. With that said, we also should remember that they are people, to be very respectful and to support them when they're making decisions that we do agree with, things that are helping to grow the game, things that we love to see. We need to give that feedback to them, the people who are working to make this game amazing, and let them know we really do appreciate them. Overall, I think they're focused on gameplay, they're ensuring it's fun for everyone to play, and they're also thinking about long-term growth. I really cannot speak to the inner workings of how like game design and the art like work together and how they communicate. I think it's safe to say that they work amazingly well. I really do get the impression that the people working to make the game understand the characters that they are putting on shiny cardboard or even just matte cardboard. I think they really do immerse themselves within the property itself, within the game of Lorcana, and the product shows that. I am overall optimistic about the future of the game and the collector side of thing too. The game design is fantastic. It's accessible. It is easy to pick up, but it has enough complexity to keep people trying to figure out new metas and keep them playing the game. We gained new mechanics this year, such as the Illusionist and Boost. We saw the return of locations, and we have 2 new rarities added to the game. The artwork is beautiful. The characters are iconic, pun intended. And overall, if you add everything together, we have a game that I think has serious lasting potential within the trading card game community. We also saw new properties continue to be added to the game, and we have the big news of Pixar being added next year. You know, if you watch this, I was very excited about Gargoyles. Darkwing Duck is coming out next. We got Toy Story coming after that. Though I will say, if there is not a Doug Enchanted by the end of 2026, I'm going to start a petition so we can get a Doug Enchanted. I am predicting a large amount of growth of the game, new players and collectors joining the community. So if you are a collector, you play Blurple, the Steel Song, Aggro, Bounce, Off Meta, anything else, I really do encourage you to create a community and an environment that is welcoming of new people. I want to make 2026 a positive and fun year for all Illumineers. I promise to do my part, and I'm happy to announce my first ever giveaway. All you have to do is help me reach 500 subscribers, and we're not that far away, at least at the time of recording this video. Once that is reached, we will celebrate by giving away promos. I said in the previous Market Watch that I am excited and buying promo cards. I think they have a lot of long-term potential, and I have bought up several of the promos in order to give them to you. Disclaimer, you got to read this out. This is open to anyone who is subscribed. This means your subscriptions do have to be public, or else I have no way of knowing that you're actually subscribed. That information is hidden from me and I cannot see it. I can only guarantee free shipping into the United States or anywhere in the United States. If you're outside of the United States, I'm still going to reach out, let you know that you've won, and I will do my best to try to coordinate something with shipping. I cannot make any guarantees about that. I haven't shipped outside the United States, and every country has different rules and regulations on things. So it will be a learning experience, but I'm going to try to do my best. That's my promise to you. Okay, here's what I'm giving away. There are 5 people who are going to win A Whole New World promo that was just released. There are 2 people who are going to win the Hiro Hamada Armor Designer Store Championship promo. 1 different person will win the Jafar High Sultan of Lorcana Store Championship promo. And 1 lucky winner will win the Ursula Sea Witch Queen Store Championship promo. This is entirely out of my pocket. No sponsor, no business support. It's just me wanting to celebrate the first of what I hope is many milestones for our channel. And thank you, the audience, for that support. I could not do that without you, and it means so much to me to have you here. When we reach 1,000 subscribers, I do plan on giving away the Stitch Rockstar Championship promo just to complete that out, right? And hopefully we'll have a new Store Championship promo by then. Actually, I'm still missing one, so I'll add that to the 1,000 subscriber giveaway. Okay. Thank you all so very much for the support, the positive comments along the way. I cannot do this without you. It means so much to have such an amazing and supportive community. I want to wish you all a wonderful new year whenever you celebrate it. I understand not everyone is celebrating it this week, and may your next pack be a double legendary iconic pull. Thank you. Oh, wow. What an incredible speech from Mr. Lorcana. We will now take you to 17 hours of people discussing whether or not it was an amazing or the worst speech they've ever heard in their entire lives. We will not have a rebuttal for this, but instead we're going to have talking heads for the next 17 hours. Do not miss it.